Hello fam, welcome to another video. Okay, I can totally feel like I'm in the second trimester because I feel so much better than the first trimester. I did not even have energy to film. But today I'm gonna share with you how I found out I was pregnant, and then I will also share how I shared the news with Dorian, with my family and my friends. When we decided at the end of December, like early January, that we were gonna start trying, my period was like all over the place. I shared it in my previous video. I was having a very irregular periods because I had just gotten my period back from breastfeeding. And so I was having periods like every 2 weeks. My last period was at the end of December, and then the end of February came along and I'm like expecting my period again and my period's not coming. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, where's my period? And then like a few days before that, I was starting to use the ovulation strips and I noticed that I wasn't ovulating. I was like, okay, like maybe did I already pass my ovulation window? Like I was just really confused because my period was so irregular. And so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. Like maybe I'm pregnant. So I took the pregnancy test, like the one that's just like a little paper strip. First, I took a test that I thought was a pregnancy test, but it was an ovulation test. And this was what happened. I filmed it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is a pregnancy test. And it wasn't. Okay, so today is day 28 of my cycle. And I have not gotten my period, but my period has also been very irregular. But I want to take a pregnancy test, so let's see. It's going. These are ovulation tests. False alarm, not pregnancy tests. And then the next day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take an actual pregnancy test. So I took a pregnancy test. It was the ones that's just the little paper strip. And this is what happened. Y la prueba es negativa. So it came back negative. And so the next day I was like, okay, I'm gonna take like an actual pregnancy test. So I took a pregnancy test and it's the one where it shows the lines and there was no line. And I did take it in the morning, but it wasn't my first urine. And then, I came back negative and then Dorian's like, what did it say? I'm like, it's negative. And then I went back to look at it and there was like a faint line on it. I didn't film this one, but I did take a photo. I'll show you guys a photo right here. And you can see the very, very faint line. So I go back to Dorian, I'm like, look, there's like a faint line. He's like, oh no, that's not a line. I'm like, yes, it is. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to CVS and I'm gonna get like the good, the clear blue, like the one that says pregnant or not pregnant. And I'm gonna test like in the morning, my first urine, right? So I wake up the next day at 5 a.m. and this is what happened. I just took the test and it's time to see the result. No. Oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm trembling, you guys. I'm pregnant. Fuck, I felt it. Okay guys, so I am pregnant. I can't believe it. Well, you know what, I can. The test I took yesterday, like I took it and then it was like a no pregnant line. And then like 10 minutes later, I go back to it and there's like a very, very, very faint line. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And I took this one today and it says, I'm pregnant. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna tell Dorian. How am I gonna tell him? I'm trying to picture my life right now with 2 kids. And like, obviously, there are some thoughts coming in here that like, the first trimester, and there are some thoughts right now coming in of like, the first trimester is just so sensitive. So I'm really gonna take care of myself. I'm taking my prenatals, I'm gonna eat right, I'm gonna just treat my body really good. So I found out I'm pregnant and I'm like obviously extremely happy, but I'm also in shock. Like I can't believe like, how did it happen so fast? Like we weren't really even like trying. I wasn't even tracking my ovulation. We were just like kind of like having fun, but not really trying, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy, I'm pregnant. And I couldn't contain myself, so I told Dorian, like that same morning, I was gonna like buy a shirt for Colette, but then it wasn't gonna get there until like 3 days later. And then I was like, okay, I can't, I need to tell him right now. So I was filming a video that morning, and so I put the camera and I was like, hey babe, I need you to try this smoothie on camera for me. So he came over to the camera and this was his reaction. Cheers. Do you wanna try it? You have to go in the shot though.
Oh, which one? Which one?
Guess what? I'm pregnant.
You are? Really? No way. A little baby boy?
I don't know.
You were right? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna get a baby brother. Woo! You're gonna get a baby brother, look at that. Look at that. You excited? You excited? Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Like Dorian automatically is like, you're having a baby brother, because Dorian really wants a boy. I have more of the idea of like, as long as the baby's healthy, like I'm good. Like obviously like a boy would be cool because I get the other gender, but then a girl is like also fun because they'll be like little sisters and that would be so cute. But anyways, I thought that was really funny. Dorian was obviously super happy because he really wanted to have the baby like by the, you know, before the end of 2023. So he got his wish, and I am so happy too. I was really happy. So then my family came. We told his mom like a week later because she came to visit us, and I had like really bad nausea, was feeling super sick, and so I told her. We told her, and she was obviously like really happy. It was still really early. So, you know, I feel like after you have a miscarriage, you get a little traumatized, so you don't want to get like too excited. So obviously I was very happy and excited, but at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just like, you know, see what happens. So my parents came like 3 weeks later. So I told them that we're gonna take a photo. I did the same thing last year. I put the camera there, we're gonna take a photo, and they fell for it again. And here is their reaction. Estoy embarazada. They were really happy. They also knew that we were gonna start trying soon. So they were kind of like probably saw it coming too. And yeah, it was really sweet. It was really nice to tell them. They were really happy. And then I started telling my friends. So I was with my two best friends here in Austin. We were working out, and I was barely like 5 or 6 weeks pregnant, and I was like, I'm gonna wait until I'm like 10 or 12 weeks pregnant to tell anyone else. But we were working out, and I couldn't hold it in. And this was their reaction.
Tell us the story again. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the sauna. I can't go to the sauna. Why? Because I'm just gonna clear it. Yeah. So, well, let's do your pregnancy. I can't do work out. I'm actually pregnant. What?
And then around like week 8 or 9, that's when I started telling like my close friends around here. And this was their reactions.
She's just like, man, this is a good song.
Keep going. going, keep going. So I have something to share.
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Just kidding. I hope it's a boy so you can feel this energy.
And then around like week 10 is when I started telling other friends, and these were their reactions.
When I'm bloated later in the day, I'm like, I'm not gonna push this out as much as I can. I'm pregnant.
Something's
I had a feeling that this was gonna pop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm 9 weeks. 9 weeks?
I'm 9 weeks.
So you were keeping it also.
I was keeping it.
Oh my
God.
Wait, how do you know?
I just heard something go like, I was nauseous. And I was like, wait, why would all I heard
Oh
was
my
walk-
gosh.
Wait, are you filming this?
Yes.
Wait, hold on, you're gonna tell it!
I want to get it.
Another one of this?
Yes.
Can I have her?
This is one of the most exciting things about getting pregnant is getting to tell everyone that you're pregnant. I think it's so sweet and it's really exciting, and it's just like everyone's happy for you. There's so much love in the air, and it's just so fun. So and getting to tell you guys has been so awesome too. So yeah, I'm just really, really happy. I feel like I'm in that season of life where I'm gonna have kids. And I feel like if I get pregnant again, I am gonna share the news way sooner, because waiting this long was hard and it was just weird, and I wanted to share all the things and I couldn't. So yeah, I think I would share it sooner next time. But I am gonna film a video on everything about like my first trimester. So leave your questions here below regarding the first trimester, because I'm gonna share some clips that I filmed throughout the trimester, and then I'm also going to answer your questions. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along with us in this journey, and stay tuned for the next video. Mwah! Bye.